The Muskegon Heights School District has already fallen off the cliff. That was the sentiment during the first meeting of the Financial Review Board in Lansing. The district asked for an emergency financial manager in December. 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson was there. She's back with the details. Danny.
Marley, at today's meeting, we got an idea of just how much trouble Muskegon Heights School District is in. No decisions were made, but we do know the district is one step closer to getting that emergency financial manager. The review team got a briefing on the district's finances today. Muskegon Heights is more than $8 million in debt and has lost more than a quarter of its students since 2008. The school board has submitted a plan to the state on how it plans to cut costs without that financial manager, but since it calls for employees to take pay and health care cuts between 35% and 40%, the unions don't agree to it. But if an emergency financial manager is eventually appointed, he or she could eventually change employee contracts to cut costs, even if the unions don't want that.
If an emergency manager were to be appointed, yes, then he or she would have control over the district's finances and can obviously use the deficit elimination plan that they have created if he or she feels it's warranted, or can start from scratch if they feel that it's not something that is really feasible.
The review board told us today they plan to go visit the district next week. Members have to tell the governor if they think that the district does need an emergency financial manager by April 2nd.